That being said, you guys have not just addressed Dallas, but it seems like there's been a concerted effort to add players for Texas. Is there a hope that perhaps the Texas Stars are also back in the playoffs and being more of a competitive team than last year was?
Yeah, last year's a tough year when the minors, and that's where it's always tough on the coaches down there. When we have all the injuries up here, the players that are coming up from Austin, our minor league team, are the best players, and so they're losing them. So they ended up probably losing 5 or 6 of their best players, which made it awful hard on them. But one thing you have to have in this league is depth, and we saw that last year. A lot of our young kids came up and plugged the holes for us here, and I think that's going to help them for moving forward for this year. But you can never have enough depth, and that's why we signed the Brian Flynns and the Regners and these type of players. Is we need that depth. I think the other thing, it's great competition. We're in here to win, and the best man, the best players are going to play in the team, and this competition is going to be good for everybody.
Got a guy like Roope Hintz coming over this year to North America. What do you see from a player like him?
Well, we're excited. He really had a breakout year last year. He played in the World Juniors year before, had a good season, and then last year in the men's league, he actually played with Heiskanen. They played together. He had a breakout year. He was a leading scorer in the playoffs, even though they got beat out in the third round and that. So had a great season. We look forward to him coming over, and we'll see where he's at in training camp and let him kind of acclimate to North American game over here.
Hansen, same guy coming over to North America this year after being in Europe last season?
Same thing. He's going to come over. Yeah, he came over a year ago in the playoffs, was able to play, so he's got a little feel for it. Now it's the transition time for these young guys, getting used to the smaller ice surface, different culture, and they're no different than the North Americans becoming a pro now. It's every day. It's this, it's the 80 game schedule, 82 game schedule. It's playing every night, playing back-to-backs 3 and 3 nights. So it's a big transition year for these guys.
Even though there's not a release that Jim Bedard is sort of officially unofficial, or he's in now, what are you hoping to see from him as in the development part of the organization for goalies?
Yeah, Jim Bedard's going to be down in Austin with our team. He'll be down there 80% of the time. He's going to work with our down in Austin with our minor league team, work with the goaltending, and then he'll be going up to North America and Europe scouting our goalies too. So we're excited about Jim. I was fortunate to work with Jim in Detroit for many years. He's been in this game a long time. He's done a great job of developing goalies, and he's just another good addition to our team for down in Austin.